summer of 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick were two British scientists working tirelessly to unravel the mystery of DNA. They were determined to understand the structure of the molecule that carries genetic information, but they were stuck on the problem of how the four different types of DNA bases fit together to form the double helix. One day, after months of frustration, Watson and Crick took a break and attended a lecture by a colleague who was studying the structure of proteins. As they listened, they became fascinated by the way that the different amino acids fit together to form complex structures. Later that night, Watson had a dream that would change the course of science forever. In the dream, he saw the DNA bases as puzzle pieces that fit together in the same way as the amino acids in proteins. The dream was so vivid that Watson woke up with a newfound understanding of how the bases fit together. Excited by his discovery, Watson rushed to tell Crick what he had seen in his dream. Together, they were able to use this insight to solve the structure of DNA, one of the greatest scientific discoveries of the 20th century. The dream had played a critical role in helping them understand the structure of DNA, and it opened the door to the field of molecular biology. Without that dream, the two scientists might have remained stuck on the problem of DNA's structure for much longer, and the field of genetics might not have progressed as rapidly as it did. It makes you wonder, why do we dream? James Watson's dream discovery of the DNA is one of history's most famous dreams. But for most of us, dreaming is about more than making genetic discoveries. For thousands of years, people have been fascinated with dreams and trying to understand their meaning and purpose. From ancient philosophers like Plato to Confucian scholars like Zhu Xi, great minds have pondered the function of dreams. Even though we've been studying them for so long, it's still a mystery why we dream, and it's even harder to answer when we're only experiencing them while we're asleep. However, in recent decades, scientific experiments have given us insight into the benefits of dreaming. Yes, you heard that right, benefits. Scientists believe that our dreams may have multiple functions that impact our success, intelligence, and even our survival. On average, we each spend around 2 hours dreaming every night, which adds up to almost 60,000 hours or 10 years of our lives. That's a lot of time spent doing something without any apparent benefit. But everyone dreams, even if we don't always remember them. Women are more likely to recall their dreams daily compared to men, and almost half of us remember at least one dream a week. During sleep, our brains go through different phases, and we enter the REM, rapid eye movement phase, when dreaming happens. During this stage, our brains are incredibly active, almost as active as when we're awake. Other animals also sleep, including your furry friends like cats and dogs, and many experience REM sleep. Scientists believe that this suggests that these animals may also dream, just like we do. So next time you wake up from a strange dream, know that you're not alone. And there may be more to it than just a surreal experience. Throughout history, the way we perceive dreams has evolved tremendously. Most cultures around the world attach spiritual significance to dreaming, and ancient Egypt took dream interpretation to a whole new level. They documented common dreams and their supposed meanings in volumes of books, which professional dream interpreters used to help people decode their dreams. For instance, dreaming of losing a leg was interpreted as dead people judging you, while dreaming of dying violently meant you would live a long life. Even pouring a jug of pee into the Nile was considered a great omen for a bountiful harvest. This belief that dreams hold hidden messages to be interpreted remained prevalent until the first part of the 20th century, with Sigmund Freud's influential book Interpretation of Dreams published in 1900. It all began with a dream so famous it has its own Wikipedia page, Irma's injection. Sigmund Freud's theory of dream interpretation was inspired by this dream, which he believed expressed our unfulfilled desires. Freud thought that our minds deliberately confuse the dreams to hide their true meaning, especially since some of our wishes might be embarrassing. Carl Jung expanded Freud's theories and believed that dreams contained universal archetypal symbols that could be interpreted. However, modern science has moved away from viewing dreams as buried messages to decode or interpret. Instead, researchers are exploring the functions and benefits of dreaming for our brains. Studies have shown that what we dream about often relates to our waking experiences, particularly if we're learning something new. Rather than being random noise, dreams may actually be necessary for our brain's health. Did you know that playing a game for just a few hours can make it seep into your dreams? In fact, about a third of participants in one study who played an arcade skiing game had dreams about it. But why does this happen? Our daily experiences are fragile and easily forgotten, but they can make it into our long-term memory if they're replayed multiple times, and that's where dreams come in. Dreams may be a way for our brains to replay and consolidate our memories, with some added weirdness thrown in for good measure. Scientists have even tested this by asking people to play hours of Tetris and found that the patterns of brain activity just after dreaming were similar to when our brains store and retrieve memories. It seems like our dreams are working hard to make sure we don't forget a thing. But it's not all fun and games. Nightmares can also happen. While there is no agreed definition, nightmares are commonly described as distressing or terrifying dreams that wake you up. But why do we dream about our worst fears and memories? According to the threat simulation theory, our brains use dreams to help us practice dangerous situations, which could have been helpful when life-threatening experiences were more common in human history. However, in the modern world, chronic nightmares can be debilitating. On the other hand, the social simulation theory suggests that our dreams also help us practice social situations, which is important for our species. In our dreams, we may experience a fight with a friend, a date with a crush, or a clash with a coworker, situations that we can learn from and prepare for, and dreams can even help us problem solve. The strange, often surreal experience of dreaming may hold the key to unlocking our creativity and solving problems we face in waking life. Author John Steinbeck once said that problems difficult at night can be resolved in the morning after the committee of sleep has worked on them, and it turns out he might be right. College students who focused on a homework problem before bed found that a quarter of them dreamed of the solution within a week. Dreams are an excellent place to problem solve and come up with creative solutions, especially when conventional wisdom doesn't work. This is why so many great pieces of art and ideas are credited to dreams, from the Beatles' Yesterday to Salvador Dali's Melting Clocks. Researchers are even experimenting with dream incubation as a way to prime the brain before sleep to be more creative. So why did dreaming evolve in the first place? Some scientists believe it may have to do with the amount of time humans and animals spend in the dark due to the rotation of the planet, which made our ability to use our eyes to see the world around us a significant evolutionary advantage. Our brains are remarkable organs, and the visual cortex responsible for sight is no exception. It takes up a substantial portion of our brain because our ability to see is crucial for our survival. However, our brains are also malleable and can easily be rewired. If we don't use our sight, the neurons in the visual cortex will start being repurposed for other tasks, putting it at risk of being taken over by other functions. This is where dreaming comes in. Dreams, with their vivid visuals, may have evolved in mammals to keep these vulnerable brain areas active at night and prevent them from being rewired in unfortunate ways. So, are dreams for problem solving, practicing, or seeing? Scientists aren't sure yet, and the research continues. The mysteries of science. Our brains are always searching for answers, but sometimes we just can't seem to figure things out completely. Dreams might have originally evolved for a specific purpose, but they've stuck around because they've proven to be useful in many different ways. Understanding the science behind dreaming is a difficult task for psychologists and neuroscientists, but with every dream we explore, we come closer to unraveling its mysteries. Who knows what we might discover next? And you, what do you think is the primary purpose of dreaming? Is it problem solving, practicing, seeing, or a combination of these functions? Or do you believe that dreaming serves a different purpose altogether? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content about science and the universe. Thanks for watching.